Jill Duggar Dillard recently shared a devastating update with Duggar News followers about her visit. She shared an emotional picture and revealed how disturbing all of this was for her. The celeb's condition clearly wasn't just a bump in the road, because landing in an isn't something we do every day. Jill further talked about how this visit left a scar on her soul and how she was still dealing with the pain of it. What is this all about? What did she reveal? Is she fine? Keep on reading to learn more about Jill and her visit, because this news will leave you in tears. Jill wasn't able to handle the pain and was compelled to seek her Duggar News fans' help. She revealed that she met with an accident and she was dealing with a lot of pain. The celeb initially didn't want to talk about her accident, but spilled the details about how the driver who hit her didn't even have a driving license. Jill revealed that the driver was driving his mother's car, which had insurance. However, she was at peace as her husband was an attorney, and he could figure everything out. The celeb was further grateful that her family was safe. Jill even talked about how terrified she was to know that her kids were also in the car. Duggar News followers have watched Jill Dillard making several visits in the last few months. They know about her emotional miscarriage and how she had a stillbirth only 4 months after they found out about the pregnancy. The couple was devastated, and they were struggling to move on from this tragic news. Amid all this, Jill recently shared 2 pictures where she was sitting on a hospital bed in an room. Her eyes were swollen up, and it appeared she was crying a lot. The celeb had a box of tissues while her husband sat next to her. The latter had a concerning expression on his face, while he perhaps would have been consoling his wife after the major loss. Another picture featured Jill's hand with an IV inserted. Apparently, she revealed that these pictures were clicked when she learned that she lost Isla Marie. The celeb wrote in the caption, "1 year ago this evening we heard the words, 'I'm so sorry.'" Jill revealed that this was the day her fears came true after they saw the ultrasound screen in front of her. In the world of reality television, the Duggar family has remained a prominent figure, captivating audiences with their unique lifestyle choices and family values. Among the family members, Jill Duggar Dillard has carved her own path with her dedication to her family, advocacy for personal autonomy, and a journey of self-discovery away from her family's strict beliefs. Recently, the Duggar family has found itself in the spotlight once again as Jill faced a health scare that necessitated an emergency room visit. Her emotional photo shared on social media not only highlights her vulnerability, but also serves as a reminder of the importance of health and emotional well-being. The event unfolds. There was a sunny afternoon when Jill first noticed something was amiss. A sudden wave of discomfort washed over her, a feeling she couldn't quite place. At first, she dismissed it, attributing it to anxiety or perhaps a touch of the flu. Jill had been juggling several responsibilities: motherhood, her social media presence, and her recent work with various charitable organizations. Yet, as hours passed and the discomfort intensified, it became clear that this was something more serious. Concerned for her health and the well-being of her children, Jill made the difficult decision to seek medical attention. With her husband, Duggar Dillard, by her side, they made their way to the local emergency room. This was not just a routine visit, it was a moment filled with uncertainty and fear. As they arrived, the stress of the situation began to weigh heavily on Jill, but she put on a brave face for her family. Friends and family quickly rallied around Jill, offering prayers and support. The Duggar family is known for its close-knit nature, and this incident was no exception. In situations like these, the bond of family becomes even more significant, with each member reaching out to reassure Jill that she was not alone in her struggle. An emotional moment. While waiting for treatment, Jill took a moment to capture her thoughts and feelings. In a vulnerable display of transparency, she pulled out her phone and snapped a picture of herself sitting in the ER. The photo told a story beyond words. Her eyes held a hint of fear, but also resilience. She knew that sharing this moment with her followers could inspire others facing their own challenges. A caption accompanied the photo, conveying her emotions and thoughts in a candid manner. In the midst of uncertainty, I'm reminded of the strength that comes from being surrounded by love. Thank you for your prayers and support. This journey may be tough, but I know I'm not alone. This heartfelt message resonated with many, garnering thousands of likes and comments from fans who offered their love and encouragement. Dill's decision to share such a personal moment was a reflection of her growth over the years. No longer bound by the constraints of her family's public persona, she has embraced her individuality and the idea that vulnerability can be a source of strength. As a public figure, the moment provided her the opportunity to raise awareness about the importance of seeking help when needed, a vital message that many could relate to. The community response to Jill's post was overwhelming. Followers flooded her comment section with messages of support. Many shared their own stories of health scares and the struggles they faced. The sense of community among her fans became evident as individuals exchanged words of encouragement, reminding one another of the importance of resilience and hope. Social media can often be a breeding ground for negativity, but in this instance, it transformed into a place of compassion and solidarity. Fans were quick to offer their prayers, support, and emotional stories, creating a virtual family that extended beyond the screen. Jill, known for her advocacy work, took this opportunity to encourage conversations surrounding health and mental wellness, topics that are often overlooked. Health awareness and advocacy. Jill's situation brought light to an often ignored topic: the importance of health awareness. Personal health challenges are something that many face at different stages of life, yet not everyone feels comfortable discussing them openly. Through her experience, Jill shed light on how essential it is to listen to one's body and seek help when necessary. Moreover, the Duggars have had their fair share of public discussions surrounding health issues, from fertility struggles to mental health. Given Jill's history with coming to terms with her upbringing in the strict religious environment of her parents, her advocacy for health awareness has taken on a personal significance. In her posts following the ER visit, Jill urged her followers to prioritize their health, both physical and mental. She shared resources and articles about common symptoms that shouldn't be ignored, empowering others to take their health seriously. Her willingness to share her experiences, including the fear, vulnerability, and eventual healing, mirrored a growing movement in society that encourages open discussions about health, breaking away from the stigma attached to personal struggles. A shift in perspective. Through this ordeal, Jill reflected on her journey from her childhood in the spotlight to her current role as a mother and influencer. The pressures of being in the public eye have at times felt overwhelming, but she has gradually learned to embrace the aspects of herself that are true and authentic. This experience in the hospital was a moment of clarity for Jill, a reminder that life is unpredictable and that self-care, both physically and emotionally, should never take a backseat. After spending several hours in the ER, tested and monitored, Jill received reassuring news from the doctors. There was no immediate cause for alarm, but they recommended follow-up appointments to ensure everything was all right. The relief washed over her as she processed the results. The experience would stay with her, serving as a reminder to listen to her body, prioritize her health, and use her platform to advocate for those who may not have a voice. Returning to normalcy. As days passed and Jill recovered, she found solace in returning to her family routine. The experience had brought her closer to Derek and their children, creating a deeper understanding of the value of life and health. Routine activities, such as cooking meals with her children and engaging in family game nights, became even more cherished moments. On social media, Jill continued to share snippets of normal life alongside her advocacy work. The emotional photo from the ER served as a poignant reminder of resilience, tying into her narrative about embracing life's ups and downs. She also took the opportunity to raise awareness about mental health, discussing how emotional struggles often manifest physically. This added depth to her advocacy as she shared the importance of mental well-being alongside physical health, encouraging her followers to acknowledge their feelings and seek help when necessary. Reflections of a new chapter. As Jill continues her journey through motherhood, self-discovery, and advocacy, it is evident that her experiences are shaping her narrative. The EVAR incident not only tested her resilience, but also reinforced her commitment to fostering a greater understanding of health, both within her family and among her followers. The emotional photo shared during her health scare serves as a visual symbol of her journey. Since that day, Jill has continued to prioritize self-care, understanding that being a role model means embracing both strengths and vulnerabilities. By sharing her experiences, she encourages others to recognize their own health needs, advocate for themselves, and cultivate a supportive community. In sharing her truth, Jill Duggar Dillard exemplifies growth, courage, and unwavering strength, characteristics that resonate deeply in a world often overshadowed by adversity. Each experience contributes to her narrative, reminding us all that life may be fraught with challenges, but it is also beautifully intertwined with love, resilience, and the determination to continue moving forward. Conclusion. As the Duggar family continues to navigate their unique dynamics in the public eye, Jill's recent health scare served as a poignant reminder of life's fragility, the importance of health awareness, and the power of community. Through her emotional photo and candid reflections, she inspires others to embrace their own journeys with openness and resilience. Jill's story is one of empowerment, encouraging individuals to prioritize their health, seek support, and embrace vulnerability as a strength. In a world that often demands perfection, Jill Duggar Dillard's journey proves that authenticity, courage, and love are the true markers of a fulfilling life. As fans and followers eagerly await her next chapter, they are reminded that no matter the circumstances, the strength of family, community, and personal advocacy can illuminate even the darkest moments.